This is your BMW's camshaft position sensor. In today's video, we'll be showing you how to replace a defective one to get you back on the road in no time. So on these BMWs, you're going to have two camshaft position sensors, an intake and an exhaust one. So the first one can be seen right here at the top, indicated by the three wires tracing down. And the second one's going to be a little bit lower as well. You can see the three wires connected to that one. And some of the most common issues you'll experience when your sensors go bad is rough idling, reduced gas mileage, engine misfires, and the vehicle will overall take a lot longer to turn over. But the easiest way to tell if your sensors are bad is you'll generally get a check engine light for P0012 or P0015. And since there is two sensors and they're the exact same part number, we can easily troubleshoot to see what our issue is by simply grabbing one of the sensors, uninstalling it, and putting it in the place of the other one. If the problem carries over from sensor A being defective to now sensor B being defective, well, now you know which one you need to replace. But the first thing we need to do is remove the air snorkel because it's in the way of us actually accessing both of the sensors. So the first thing we'll do is we'll remove the two T15 screws holding it into place. And in my case, I just have zip ties. So we'll go ahead and cut those off. And from here, we can simply remove the air snorkel by unclipping it from the main air box. And just like that, we now have access to the top camshaft position sensor. From here, you'll need an E8 socket on a small ratchet because we only have a limited amount of space. And so this is the exact setup that I'm using right now. And just to show you, this is exactly how I routed my ratchet to remove the one E8 bolt holding it into place. And we'll simply loosen it all the way until we can remove it by hand. Just be careful not to drop it. And then use a flathead screwdriver or a pick tool just to simply wedge the rubber casing of the sensor from the engine block. And just like that, you can see our old camshaft position sensor is now removed from the engine. And this thing is in absolutely disgusting condition and coated in oil. We can see that the O-ring's completely swollen up, and overall the sensor's absolutely worn out and it's long overdue for a change. And you can just see, comparing the old with the new sensor, it is day and night of a difference. The old one is completely coated in oil, it's solidified at the top, as to where the sensing receptacle on the new one is in brand new condition and is going to give us a much stronger signal that's uninterrupted. And now you will need to purchase the O-rings separately. They will not come attached to the new sensor. So this is the part number here in case you need it. Perfect. From here, just go ahead and slide on that brand new O-ring till it's fully flush against the new sensor. And then before we reinstall it back into our engine block, we're going to use a microfiber towel and thoroughly clean out the hole that the old sensor was attached to. That way our new O-ring can seal properly. And so simply just grab your finger and really dig all throughout the hole and scrape the sidewalls to make sure that there's no oil buildup that's solidified. And as you can see, we have all this disgusting residue that we cleaned off of our mating surface. And now from here, we'll simply reinstall the new sensor. Just be sure that you line up the bolt hole on the sensor assembly to the engine block. And from here, we'll reinstall that 8mm bolt to 65 inch-pounds and then replug the electrical connector. And just like that, our brand new sensor is fully installed, and now we can move down below to the bottom sensor. And just to show you guys, this is a little bit more tricky because there's a lot more hoses in the way on this N52 engine, but this is exactly how I oriented my ratchet and fits into place so we can easily remove that second E8 bolt. And now once that bolt's removed, again, be careful not to drop it, but use a flathead screwdriver or pick tool to simply back off the old sensor off of the engine block. And just like that, guys, our old camshaft position sensor is removed. And again, this thing is in even worse condition. It's completely coated in oil. It's absolutely disgusting. So let's go ahead and unplug the electrical connector. And so I didn't show you guys before, but this is the exact OE sensor that we're using. It's this Continental camshaft position sensor. And as you can see, the part number is clearly labeled on the side. You need two of these with the two new O-rings. But let's go ahead and install this brand new sensor on our BMW. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and re-plug in that electrical connector. That way we have a little bit more leverage and maneuverability to really angle this sensor into place. And in the same exact way, we tighten down the E8 bolt to 65 inch-pounds, and our new camshaft position sensors are fully into place. So if you have a rough idle or your car's not turning over as quickly as it should, as well as having a check engine light for the camshaft position sensor, that is how you replace both of them to get you back on the road in no time. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button to take advantage of more helpful BMW videos like this one that'll help you save time and money.